So a while ago, I made a video on my channel discussing Russell Westbrook, and many people took that video the wrong way. They were saying, oh man, I didn't know what I was talking about, and that Russell Westbrook was stat chasing, and that, if saying that he's a polarizing player, that, that's something really common that people say. It's so many things, but to tell you the truth about Russell Westbrook, I don't really have anything really against Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is going to finish his NBA career as one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game of basketball. What he just did by, having the most triple doubles in NBA history, it was something that really came out of nowhere, because it wasn't just until a few years ago Russell Westbrook started really averaging over a triple double a game, mostly after, Kevin Durant left the team. But even when he was on the team for that while, he was getting triple doubles constantly. But once, the team was finally his, then Russell Westbrook really did make history. He had the most triple doubles in the season, and now he has the most triple doubles of all time. And still this season, he's averaging over a triple double a game. And to tell you the truth, averaging over a triple double, that's really hard to do. That's something that you rarely see nowadays. I mean, it hasn't happened in over 50 years since Oscar Robertson was even in the NBA to begin with. And to see Russell Westbrook accomplish such a feat like that is absolutely amazing. And to tell you the truth, for the Washington Wizards, it's really impressive what they've been able to do at the end of the season, winning a lot of their games and playing in the play-in tournaments. But looking overall at Russell Westbrook's career, Isaiah Thomas, what he said the other night about Russell Westbrook officially having the most triple doubles of all time, that you can never make a story of basketball without Russell Westbrook in it. And that is very true. In my opinion, that's very deep what he said, because that's true. Russell Westbrook did something that no guy will probably ever do again. And, he will always be remembered in NBA history for, having the most triple doubles and, having, multiple All-Star appearances, all NBA teams, and winning an MVP. He has a career that any player would possibly dream of. And still to this day, he's still dominating the league and helping this Wizards team become successful by making it into this play-in tournament when they were, a while ago, one of the worst teams in basketball. So props to them for that and Russell Westbrook. But just speaking on Russell Westbrook again, the one thing that really will, kind of ruin his career, not necessarily in a bad way. I don't want people to take this into a bad way, but it's just him not really competing for an NBA championship, in my opinion. This Washington Wizards team, they have him and Bradley Beal. That's a pretty, solid backcourt, but it's not going to be enough for them to win a championship. And Russell Westbrook, he's getting older in age. He didn't have success with Kevin Durant, and they were close. He didn't have success with Carmelo Anthony and Paul George, but giving him credit during that time, he gave the reins to Paul George to really take over for that team and be the man, and he took a little bit of a backseat, but he was still Russell Westbrook. Then he gets traded to the Houston Rockets and plays with James Harden, and obviously that one season there didn't work out for them either. Now on this Washington Wizards team, he has a better opportunity to really, have the ball even more in his hands. And he's helped the Wizards, as I said before, go on this huge stretch after the All-Star break and make it into the play-in tournament. And they play the Boston Celtics today. And 9 times out of 10, they will win that game. But that's just the sad reality, though, for Russell Westbrook, despite him having so much success throughout his NBA career, in my opinion, personally. And yes, I will continue to say that he is a polarizing player. It's just simply due to the fact that he's made, so many big accomplishments when it comes to the statistical aspect of the game. But when you look at the reality of him not winning, that's something that will, have a detriment on the way of his NBA career. There's been many great players throughout NBA history who've never won a championship. I think one of the greatest players of all time to never win was Karl Malone. I mean, when you look at the statistics and all the things he did throughout his NBA career, he could never really get the job done. Even when he went to the Lakers, he could still never win an NBA championship. Looking at Russell Westbrook and his career and the years that he has left in his prime, there's only a few years left of him really still competing at a higher level. I will give him more credit is due about this year in this Wizards team. He proved all of us wrong, especially what was happening a few months ago with his team. I was hating on Russell Westbrook, and I'm not afraid to admit that, maybe I was wrong on what I was saying about him. But what still speaks to this day, and that's that Russell Westbrook is still not going to win an NBA championship anytime soon, even on this Wizards team. He's still a great player this season. He still should gain a lot of recognition. he's still playing at a very high level, but still, despite all these things, without really competing for an NBA championship, in my opinion, personally, that's still going to be something that we always have to bring into discussion about Russell Westbrook. He's made his name in NBA history and will never be forgotten for what he's accomplished. But regardless of that amazing accomplishment, many players aren't really necessarily remembered by the amazing stats they've accomplished unless you're Will Chamberlain. It's more so about you winning. That's really the big thing in basketball. It's about how much you win. And well, for Russell Westbrook right now, he's really well known for his tenacity, his willingness to go out each and every night and play at a 1,000% on every single possession. And many guys like Bradley Beal, his own teammate, has respected Russell Westbrook and his hard work and what all he does each and every night to compete at the highest level. And for having the most triple-doubles of all time and averaging over a triple-double for multiple seasons and being well respected around the entire NBA community. And that's what Russell Westbrook right now, he's going to really be remembered for it. Obviously, his awards, his stats, his achievements, all those things, they play into consideration as well. But when I look at his career as a whole, you know, he's just going to be remembered as just another really great player to never win an NBA championship. But I hope you guys enjoyed this brief video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for the channel for more basketball content each and every week. Have a good day. Peace.